Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A quick review for sine and cosine rule or sine and cosine law for grade 10. So one of my students has given me this question and I have solved it for him, and now I am putting it on YouTube so that other students can also be benefited from this example. So sine rule is used when we are given either two angles and one side, or two sides and non-included angle. So non-included angle means if we have a triangle, right, like this, it's a non-right angle triangle, right? So if two angles and one side, so two angles and one side is known, right? So this is known, for example. So we can apply sine rule, right? So quickly, if we see the definitions, so we can understand it. And two sides and non-included angle. Two sides, so two sides is given. And included angle is this, but here is this one is known, right? So two sides are known, side and side, and non-included angle means this angle is known, right? So here we use sine law. This one is included angle between the sides, but where we use the sine rule? Two sides and non-included angle. So these are the two cases where we use the sine rule, right? Cosine rule is used when we are given either three sides. So if three sides are known, then we have to calculate. This is known, right? Three sides are known. All three sides are known. Then we use cosine law. Why we use cosine law? To get all three angles, right? There are 6 variables in a triangle, 3 sides and 3 angles. So here, when 3 sides are known, we have to calculate 3 unknown angles. Or 2 sides are known. So this side is known, right? And their included angle. And if this is known, right? So included angle is this. So this is known, this is known. 2 sides and included angle. Or if this is like 2 sides, these 2 sides are known, these 2 sides are known, and then this is the included angle. So whenever the included angle is known with the 2 sides, we use cosine law. So we can do now this example, which is here. So this is a triangle where we have given 3 sides. 3 sides as 18, 22, and 20. So the important thing here is that we should remember that the capital alphabets are all the 3 vertices or 3 angles. So the side in front of the angle P is the small p. The side in front of the angle Q is small q. And the side in front of the capital R is small r. So in front of the capital Q is small q, right? So you have to take care of this thing every time, that the vertices are the capital alphabets, which are the angle indication, angle Q, angle P, angle R, and the side opposite to each angle is the small or the lowercase alphabet. So R is here, opposite is this, so this is small r, or the measure of QP. Measure of side QP is R, 20 centimeter. Measure of RP is opposite to angle Q, so it's small q, right? So all these 3 sides are known, so we have to arrange these sides as per vertices or the angles given, right? So Q is this angle, and then opposite side is this. So Q is this 22. Once we set these PQR values, then we have to plug it in, and the formula for the cosine law is unknown side square is equals to square of the 2 known sides minus 2 times product of the known sides times cos of the unknown side, cos of the angle, right, which is unknown. So what we are looking at is angle P. So when we are looking at angle P, we have to start with P square. If we are looking at for Q, angle Q, we will start with Q square. So this is the basic for cosine law, right? So once we calculate, plug in the values and we calculate angle P, cos inverse of 0.63. Be careful that we have to take cos inverse, right? Because this angle P is equals to cos inverse. So here's the cos P, right? And then we take the cos inverse to get the angle P value, which comes out as 50.5 degree. Now calculating Q is Q square, right? Calculating Q is Q square. Plug in the values and then we have cos Q value and then we have to find out cos inverse of that decimal value, right? So when we calculate the cos inverse of 0.33, it comes out as, so we have to take cos inverse, right? So whenever we have cos theta is equals to decimal values, and to get theta we have to take cos inverse of that decimal value. So angle Q is equals to 70.5, right? So here also when we have cos P in the decimal value, what we have to take cos inverse of this decimal value to get the angle P. So cos inverse of 0.63636 is 50.47, or we can say 50 degrees, 50.5 degrees, right? Now we can use and one more time the cosine formula or cosine law to get R, but we know that the sum of all three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So we can add these two angles together and then subtract from 180 to get my third angle, which is 59 degree. So is a quick review of sine and cosine rule. So and you must understand this, that whenever there is a right angle triangle, then we can use the basic trigonometric ratio, right? This is a right angle triangle. So here we don't need to use sine or cosine rule. Here we use Sokhatova, right? So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, and TOA, T-O-A, tangent is opposite over adjacent. So if we consider this angle as theta, what is my opposite? Opposite is always opposite to theta. This is my opposite, and adjacent is this one, right? So this is my adjacent and this is my opposite and this is my hypotenuse. So if I want to calculate a right angle triangle, I use basic trigonometric ratios, Sokhatova, sine, cos, and tangent. Sine, cos, and tangent, right? But if we have a non 90 degree triangle, a non right angle triangle, then we can use sine rule or cosine rule. So sine rule is used when we are given either two angles and one side. Two angle and one side. So two angles and one side. Two sides and one angle. In both cases, we use sine law. And what is sine law? Sine law is that A, measure side A divided by sine of A must be equals to B divided by sine of measure angle B is equals to C divided by measure sine angle C. And when we use the alphabet capital A and small a, we should remember that my A, B, C are the capital alphabets for the angle, and the smaller alphabets are opposite side to the, so this my side A will be opposite to this A, right? My C will be this C, small c, and my B will be this. So all angles are capital or uppercase alphabet, and in front of those sides, the measurement side will always be indicated by a lowercase alphabet. So what is my A over sine A? A over sine A is equals to B over sine B is equals to C over sine C is my sine law. So whenever we are given either two angles and one side, or two sides and non-included angle, we use sine rule. Sine rule and sine law. Sometimes we call it like sine rule or sine law is the same thing. Cosine rule is used when we are given either three sides or two sides and included angle. So included angle is the term, right? So if we are known these two sides and included angle is this, we can use cosine law. If we have two sides, all three sides are known, then we use all three sides are known, we use cosine rule, right, or cosine law. So this is how we sum up all this, and we can see the triangle, and we can decide whether we have to use the basic trigonometric ratio, SOHCAHTOA, sine, cosine, and tangent, or we have to use sine or cosine rule. Hope you understand all these and make it thorough in your head for your memories. Like and subscribe my channel, thumbs up. So thank you for watching.